Hello and welcome. I did most of this off camera, yeah, because I was trying to see how much I could stick on here, and I thought, do you know something? Because Cavalier Roy has actually improved the natural capacity of all the things that I'd stick. Actually, I'd get some more of this and stick it on, and we'll just leave it unloading onto the. And I think that's going to overlap a little bit. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's still going to. As long as we get it on the trailer, it doesn't really matter. As long as it's not going to fall off. I think that should be okay. No, it's not. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Right, let's go grab some more. One. I think we can double stack. Oh no, I think it does some horrible to the wheels. No, we'll try one. One. Do you know? I think I'm happy with what we've got. Let's just grab that one from that's fallen off. Stick it on this side, and of course it's upside down as well. Yeah, I was doing so well when I was not. I didn't. Yeah, it's typical. I thought I'll do this without everybody watching, because then your concentration's all on that. Did everything spot on until the second I started the cameras, and then hey presto, bang. Yeah, now then, how do we spin that over? Not like that. Yes, it's not so easy when you flipped it over. See, it's rare you actually get it when it goes upside down. Am I being thick? Is there a clever one? What? Seriously? Seriously? Right, okay, we can do this. Let's not panic. It is doable. It's just one of those things. It really is. The weight's perfect as well. Yeah. I knew that it would do that when it was at the back. It's moving as well. Okay. Let's try and. Why are you? Oh, you were trying. Yeah, I can see why. That's because that somehow is getting underneath. So we need to push that a little. To actually manage to get that. And we need to be at the right height. That should be about alright. Do you know, what a palaver. Yeah, I've got to be trying to be a little bit careful with that, otherwise I should be able to make that go square-ish. It doesn't turn out it would in real life, does it? So it's not quite so cut and dry as you think. Right, let's grab that and let's scarper. Fantastic, 30 tons. That should last a while anyway. Wow, that is really... Let's go down a little. I feel a little bit small with this thing. And it's definitely in no way, shape or form a small thing. Oh, it's not wanting to turn though. That is really awful. It's how it is. Oh my life, I've never seen that do that. The weight of that is actually lifting a heavy wheel loader. Let's see how it copes. Oh, going straight. Wow. Not too bad. I don't want to get up to any speed though. Let's do as you would in real life. I'm going to limp home rather than make a mad dash for it. Yeah, it's going to be fun turning into our drive. Wow, and you consider this is 40.5, yeah, it is 17 tons including that heavy weight. Now that I think, no, a bit further. Well, we're still doing alright, 108,000. It is true, as I said, though, there are, there's quite a few bits and bobs that we need that I never thought for 1 minute that we'd have all of that money and not be able to get everything we needed. But hey ho, we've still done very, very well at skipping a little. Yeah, that turned a lot better than I thought, though, actually. Sure how reversing this into the chicken area though is going to work. But this was the entire reason that I didn't speed through till April. So we'll get this done, and I think we'll double check though, yeah, in case I missed anything. But I think this was the last job, was the very reason why we didn't. I'm sure it was. And I'm still umming and ahhing about whether it's a wise decision to buy these sheep. I know it's going to dint us a little bit, but it just seems quite a decent way to... Oh, I'm not sure. Well, I might be able to get into the field and then reverse if I'm fortunate. I might. Oh, I'm not sure how I'm going to... might take out the... That is awful. I never thought anything I'd see a weight would be able to do that to this wheel loader. But yeah, everything has its limit. And I think we're just about seeing this. We'll leave that there a minute and then we'll come and remind it, because I know what's going to happen. It always does. It stops. Right, yeah, literally everything. Now, did we do... We can't really tell, but I think I did. Yes, I did. I remember doing it now. Yes, I did do the weeding. Let's have a look on this to see. We should now have all growing. Although the real test, we're on Stone Valley when you've got dodgy fields, you used to see this and the next morning you would literally come and it would not be growing. So far so good. 71 and 72 are growing very nicely. 94, 133 and 132, yeah, obviously those two were already growing, but 132 is the one we've just planted. Growth of the grass, yeah, it is something I've said before. It's ever so strange because Giants even got that right on FS19, where you can see, or could you see the different stages of growth? Yes, you could. Yes, I remember. I was just trying to think back. It got a slightly different colour, whereas now it just shows orange for it's grown and it's got a growth stage, but it doesn't show. Yeah, we need to do that as well. That's true. We've got to get that done now. Let's stick some of this stuff away as well. Yeah, rather than leave it all out. This one has been out for absolutely forever. So let's stick that. Is that? I'm not sure. No, this one needs to go in this very, very deep one because it is very, very long. Whereas there's some that really aren't that long. This is definitely one of them. It is fairly hefty. Fairly long, not hefty. Right, that's about right, I think. No, a bit more. Fantastic. Right, now then, start your engine. I'm sure we're going to need you at some point soon. I did actually want the... I wanted it to grab this straw. I've not done it now. Let's grab the John Deere as well. Start your engine. And let's grab... Yeah, let's stick this lot away, including you. And we need to throw this out. But yeah, it is true. I'm not going to fill it and throw it out because that'd be silly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to literally throw this out just about there. It usually throws to the right unless there's not enough room. Brilliant, it has. Then we're going to be clever and we're going to fill up. Oh no, we're not. No, that's not clever. No. Yeah, that's true. We leave it out for a reason because it is supposed to damage the equipment. So we're going to be good and not damage the equipment. Now this, yeah, these I think are deep enough for this. Might stick out a tadge. Quite decent sheds. Yeah, easy. And then some. Right, let's grab the straw with this. It's quite capable. It is quite capable, but it's the fact that the Bureau doesn't get out very much, so therefore I like to give it some jobs. Yes. Don't want it to be... I mean, yeah, yard tractors you do to use for certain jobs, and these are the jobs that you would use the Bureau for, so I'm trying to really get into the habit of using it as you should do. I think we do need to do some runs. We got rather lax recently. Yeah, we've I think pretty much used all the water, so let's get this filling and we will do some runs. Do we need to do this one here now though? I mean, it's always useful to have a tab, but I am right. Let's do what we're going to do. Yeah, really, we need to be doing this down at the other new one. Yeah, because that's where we're going to be sticking it. I've got to be honest though, I really don't understand how come the horses use so much straw. They really use like way more than you'd expect. I mean, they pretty much use all of this. 15 tons. Do they take a bath in it? Right. Okay, we did say. We pushed that back. We did all that we could. Let's have a look at this. I know it's going to dint us a little bit more than I'd like, but we can always do a couple of contracts as we did last year. So we want, yeah, how many of those are there? This is what gets me a little bit when it talks about, yeah, 213 out. Oh, we do want. No, that's true. I think that's why I sort of thought about this. 213 out of 500. I don't think there's we can't afford to buy all of those or something. That's it. 120. 90, 1 and 2. Do we buy some more females? Females, yeah, lamb female. That's what I'm thinking. And also, what have we got? Welsh. So lamb female, Welsh 100. What we're gonna do? 213. I think actually, yeah, because we've got some lamb females already. Why don't we take this up to 250 something? That would be close enough, yeah. Right, fantastic. That's 273. So when they do all get up to an age where they can have bairns, then the bottom line is they will fill it. As simple as that, so I'm happy with that. Grass, how are we doing on that? Is 82 tons. Fantastic. Yeah, I think they've changed the animal grazing mod somewhat, and for the better as well, because it never... Yeah, I remember reading about it, and in the end it was that it didn't... Yeah, that's the point as well. Let's have a look for straw bedding as well, not just the straw in here. We have silage 0, straw 133 and straw 67. So I think we'll grab another... Yeah, I think we're having to buy it, aren't we, on this Let's Play? We are. Whereas on Neverland, I am buying it when I don't need to buy it. I know I keep forgetting that I've got nearly 1 million litres of straw and I keep buying it because I'm that used to buying it. But this Let's Play, we did have 210 tons of straw, and we stuck that straight into the mix for the mix itself. So right, stick some straw in for bedding. Oh no, I was going to say I've got to be careful about the amount, but we haven't. No, it's been adjusted. It's humongous, so we really don't need to worry, and I like that very much so. No, I need to push because I'm grazing against the thing, so I need to push back. Oh, I don't know where. I mean, I know the arm is obviously not really there. That's one thing I am going to. Oh, that's the one thing I am going to say. Right, let's pull that around. Oh, hang on. Oh, must be catching the very bottom of that. Yeah. No, yes, we're not going to be. Oh. Right, now we need to pull heavily to the right, or we're going to catch that just like that. Right, if I pull as far that way, it should really. No, it won't. Okay, well. We might have to move. Yeah, I know why I did it. I know it's weird. You subconsciously know that there's something in the background that you're going to hit. But we do definitely need to do something about this. So I'm going to have to. Yeah, I know. I didn't really mean that. We're going to have to come around. Probably will gently push that though. Not, and I mean gently rather than. Still think we're going to hit it. In fact, if anything, I think that's worse. Do you know, just shift the thing behind us. Need to come in wider to begin with. That's what's really done it. It is that really, yeah, your mind knows it can't do something, and you just try and compensate for something. You can't always do it. So let's just shift the thing that is the obstacle in the first place, so that we can actually do a good job. Yeah, as I said, the thing should have been away. Really before, so it's my own fault again through not putting things away properly that is catching me out, and that is the reason why things should be put away. Now this of course is our old one, but we still, if we're doing the animal ones, that is ideal to use in this area. I know we've got the big one now, but yeah, this one really is still. I don't want to block the plough. Stick this. Yeah, this is another long implement, although even though it's not terribly long, it's still fairly long. Now then, windrowers are my bane. They really do. They really have to concentrate hard because they always want to turn. Fantastic. Right, now let's see if we can do that without any distraction. Yes, let's give myself a deeper turn. So we want to be going like that, and then I have hit the back. Oh, I didn't think I had. Let's try this in two. Yeah, I need to be hit the tree now. This is how not to drive. This is a lesson on how not to do this. God, Bennett. It should this time, if I come in at the correct angle now, it should pull round. easily without grazing that. It is, of course, it is a long one. I've got to be honest. As I said, it is a little bit, yeah, not the ideal thing to use for this, really. Let's have a look. How are we doing for straw bedding for these? Oh, yeah, I think it's not going to fill that. It's not going to fill that at all. You could literally put 1,000,000 litres, and I think it would be quite happy with you sticking that in. So with that in mind, I think we shall stick another 70 tonnes in. So at least it will last for a few months. I love the idea of this, that where you've got a capacity like that. And again, I suppose it's not too much beyond the realms of possibility. When you think of this as an automated system, it probably would have some storage system where you could stick the, or I don't know, really, the original really probably is based upon real life, and it doesn't have. So this has been adjusted, shall we say? Yeah, Cavalier Roy has increased the capacity for us, and we will use said capacity. Right. Yeah, so I'm getting around the Let's Plays really nicely, and I'm pleased with all of them, if I'm honest. Yeah, Neverland, I'm hoping that we're getting back down to normal. There's a bit of weirdness going on with Neverland still. That seems to be the Let's Play of weirdness. It really does. Yeah, there's things always going on Neverland that's inexplicable. Yeah, I can get the milk out sometimes, and then other times it won't pop. It's very strange. But we are managing the situation, that's all I'm going to say. I'm hoping it was just a mod clash, and that next session it'll behave itself okay. Otherwise I might remove it. I've got to look on Nieskopheim to see, I think it's, yeah, to see which one I actually placed. I think it was Liquid Silo, it said. So that's what I placed on it. I thought I placed the same one on Neverland, which I think I have. But for some reason it's not behaving the same as on Nieskopheim. So yeah, Nieskopheim, we're doing very well. We've just done the harvest. In fact, no, that's not. No, because people might want to watch it. Well, no, we've done the oat harvest. I'm not going to say that that's just a random thing. It's not telling you what actually happened on the... Right, while we're in this mood of let's tidy things up, let's put the shooter macker away. And that's another thing. There is another shooter macker that I have loaded, which we may, if we ever get the money, we might actually buy it brand new and get 2 of the shooter mackers. Yeah, I shall show you. I think I've got it loaded. I'm sure I have. So, forage wagons. Yeah, there's a new one that's... yeah, it's the 35. That's the one we've got. I think it's slightly bigger, but I don't think it's much bigger, if you know what I mean. Ah, I can't have touched it. No, I mustn't have done. Yeah, there are the TARDISes as well, actually. But yeah, that one. Yeah, not the big one. But yeah, I think I'll try and get that in next session, because I would like to. For the other reason, obviously, we've already got one. It would go well. I think it's 10 tons more than this, but I think it's slightly longer, but not by a lot. Yeah, we shall see. We shall. I think what we might do is actually take this down to the... Because it's alright unless you compare it to what you've got, in which case I'll buy another one of these, even though it is 100 grand. Yeah, it might be one of those we treat ourselves to at the end of the year when we do our... Yeah. Now, I don't think there's enough room for this. There is definitely enough room for this. There's loads of sheds here still. Yeah, and there's about 5 bays. Of course, you can't get into all of them. What we could do is try to think about the easiest way. If we do that, and we aim for the middle bay, we might just do it, because these are another thing that turn quite sharply. No, we're going to hit that. No, we aren't. We're going to be alright. Trust me. There we go. You see? Just had needed a little bit of faith. These amazing... Yeah, because they assist steering, don't they, really? So if we have the bigger one, if it is longer, then it is going to feel that. Oh, I don't suppose it'd come out an awful lot. Right, now then, let's grab the last one that is actually lying out. And I think the yard is not doing too badly, but no, it's true. We need to be grabbing the tanker down the other end. That one might actually do for doing that. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I know we've still left the fertiliser. Have we done? We have done all of the sowing and planting, the seeding, whatever you'd like to say, because it was a bit of. Yeah, this is a planter, but we were seeding, so yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, there's another multi-fruit that is a 6-meter multi-fruit, which is it the Vadestad Rapide? Yeah, multi-fruit one, and I've got that in. Well, I should have that one in. That is in Cedars, and it should be the very last one. I can't remember whether I actually did tick this. I don't think I did. No, I think I missed it. It should be. No, I think I have the multi-fruit version. Yes, that one there, 105,000 for a 6-meter. That. Oh, and I have just realised that we are still on dollars, which I should have known because I was on Neverland last. So we want pounds. At least I didn't do the whole session like that. Right, so we usually stick that near the weight, because we very rarely use that weight. Do we grab it though now and grab it out whilst we have the opportunity? I don't think that's a bad idea, yeah, because we're going to block it in otherwise. Right, now we stick that. I do love these are amazing, they really are. I think we're going to get another one of these because we've already bought this particular set, so I think it makes far more sense to buy another one of the 4.5s. Right, smashing. I think this we will leave actually pretty much where it was before, which is sort of like over here-ish. It's not going to hurt, is it really? It's got paint on to protect it from the elements, and it looks like stainless steel, so it would take many years to get rid of that outer coating to do damage. Right, so then I believe we should look at the animals. I think I'm happy. I think everything's as it should be. TMR 364 tons is rather amazing. Let's have a look to see if we are short of anything at all. No, we've even got 15 tons of... no, I am right. We are missing something called silage. Yes, so... let's start your engine as well, because we may well need you at some point, trusty Valtra. We are going to use the still lead tractor, otherwise known as the McCormick, which is beating the John Deere by 3 horsepower. I was quite correct. Yeah, this is 264 and that's 261, so yeah, almost equal leads really, let's be honest. Right, so then we need to be grabbing some silage, at least I think 3, because it seems to be heavily using the silage. That is another point as well. We could push some silage into this, but its natural rate is 20 something tons, I think. No, it's not that one, it is this one. It's 24 tons, sorry. Yeah, it can push 24 tons, so you could say push the silage to this, but when you consider you're dealing with 70 tons, I'm not sure that's going to be terribly effective, and it's rather expensive to upgrade, as in we couldn't afford it. That's definitely true. Neverland, we have afforded it quite a few times, because it's just that kind of let's play. Yes, 1 million. I did say I was going to do this off camera and get some in, but typically, as is, yeah. Oh, that is a point. Yeah, have we got enough that we can stick this and start our fertiliser business? Because that will seriously, I think we'll do it by morning. Oh, it's just 21 tons and 16 tons of slurry. Ooh, I actually think that's not a bad idea. Yeah, I'd sooner, yeah, I don't care if March is going to last forever, as long as we're doing the things that we need to do. That's what's really important. Right, let's go wide. I don't want to be doing any more bashing into the sides of things, because I'm too close. Right, let's stick this. So 3 of these we want. It is true. I don't want to be powering through the things if there's work to do. I want to be doing the work. That's the entire reason for the Let's Play, is not to... Yeah, I make mistakes sometimes and I power through something by mistake, but when I know there's something to do like this, then we've got to do it. Because that's the entire... Yeah, we're here to follow the progress of the farm. But this will bring in quite a lot of cash, even though it's not a mega amount. That's what I was really saying. Was I want to do it to the scale, obviously, of the farm, as in the farm is going to do what it's going to do. Oh, I can go into there deeper than I thought, actually. I thought you hit a wall, but I don't appear to have done. Yeah, we shall see how much this takes. I mean, there is a lot of TMR in there. There's 364 tons, so but it just won't mix anymore. That's why I'm wanting to do this. I want to keep that rising rather than falling. It's my plan, because we did do rather a lot. Yeah, and my other plan is obviously I want to leave the silage in here that we can sell. I mean, it'll only take, is it 200? Oh, I don't know. No, it might take more. I'm not sure what it can actually take if you say go and it'll take it to the BGA. That's my worry, that it'll like take the whole lot and make us a fortune. Yeah, I suppose, but then you just buy silage from somebody else. I suppose this is actually quite true. I hadn't really thought that through. Yes, it's nice to have these conversations with you. So silage and... Oh, hang on a minute. This is another one that has not got... Is this a change that Giants have done? Because Neverland didn't show you... Yeah, it's not showing any... it shows it on the recipe. It shows methane, but it's not showing it on the outgoing products. We shall see whether it's built in, or whether, like Neverland, we're gonna do away with that one and literally do one ourselves because it's not working properly. Yeah, I would have thought with Maypole being as established as it is, though, that actually, yeah, it is strange. On a tighter yard, you have got to make special allowances for this, really. It is really a tad long, truthfully, but I thought we needed a little bit of assistance with this. Yeah, I was toying with the idea of the 2 TARDISes together, but I think that would be just as bad, if not. Although I suppose they'd bend a little bit better. Why am I going? No, I know I shouldn't be pulling it. It's true. Right, number 2. Yeah, I think we will try it out for one evening. Well, I'm going to save it though, because I don't want. Yeah, let's save it when we've done as much work as we're going to do, though. That's probably the best way to do this. We'll stick one more of these in, and then we will take it through and see if we get a decent tickle. Although the fertiliser business is going to bring in quite a lot. I don't know. Also, yeah, it's true. We don't know how much the BGA. It is a 1 megawatt. So it is quite a hefty beast. We'll see how... Now then, be careful, you're going to catch the Grain Quid Pro. So I'll say there's a lot of slaloming you've got to do and judge it just right, really. That's probably the best you've done there. Alright, so we've switched that on, and digester is storing, and hopefully it will bring in and sell. Yeah, I mean, it's not giving us any choices. Normally the BGA would tell you outgoing products, and it looks like, yeah, I don't know what happens to the methane. Do we have a quick look? Do we see if there's anything obvious? We'd need something like we'd need a trailer, wouldn't we? And we'd need a methane trailer if it's one of those where you need to grab it and sell it. I don't mind if it is, if I just know. That's my point. Now the energy, I would have thought, is not really I can't imagine you being able to gather a little bit of electricity with any kind of trailer. Yeah, I think that goes into the grid, so I can't imagine us having to do anything with that. Maybe it's built in that it just, yeah, does it. So let's hope. And this time, let's do what we did first time. That was a much better idea. Yeah, going forwards here and then reversing was much better than what I did the second time. That was very tight and horrible. Even though we're reversing for a lot further, which is one thing a long time ago I would never have contemplated. I seem to have had rather a lot of practice at reversing. I don't say I'm good, but yeah, I'm better than I was, which is nice. Now, slow down. Right, so then, did I say there was something else? And I've forgotten in my haste. No, we've done the BGA as well. We're going to see how... Oh, no, I did, yeah. Manure and slurry is what I was thinking. Now, I think this is one of those manure things that doesn't have the filling option like my Bavarian, which I'm used to, and normally that's the option I would go for, because, yeah, I think this is the one where you need to grab the silage fork and stick this in the old-fashioned way, which, again, I don't mind. If we've given the silage fork, it would be nice to get used. I don't think this is one you can back up and say fill, but I'm going to test this theory. Yeah, I am totally right. Not very often that happens, but if this is true, it's not very often that I am. Now they're trying to think about this. He's going to go in, he's going to have to come out, and really I think I'm stealing its swing space, yeah, of the yeah. So I think what we would be better to do is go tight against tight, Mr. Smith, tight against there like that, and then we'll go and grab the wheel loader and the silage fork, and we're going to load this up. It's a 70 tonner. Well, no, but there's not 70 tons there, so it's not. I think it's 3. That's the point. Is this the biggest? Because yeah, if we're going to do this, if this is going to be, is that everything? No, it probably is actually. Oh no, it's not actually. No, because this is a super duper capacity. This is what I keep saying. You need to remind it. It does it for a few seconds when you're here, and then you get out. And then within like 35 seconds or something, it stops doing it. It's weird. Yeah, it's obviously a programming, the way it's programmed. Right, now they're too far forwards. So we need to go like so. Oh, that cage is slightly in the way. Right, okay. I'm trying to climb the steps of our house. Right, what I think we'll do is gently nudge those, because they really should be still unloading. And yeah, unlike most, it's not that the capacity's been reached, as we know, because Cavalier Roy has been super duper with these, so there's no such limitation. Oh. Right, I think we'll drag that out, and we'll just grab it and put it back. Yeah, like hover it over. Is that I find the best way. Oh, it seems to be slightly in the wrong place. So, right, okay, let's pull that wide. Or we're going to hit the side of the. And yeah, for once, this is one piece of equipment. It's not a bad idea to leave out. Right, so pull tight, and then correct, and then let go. Yeah, we'll have a look at the silage capacity. Again, it is something that I want to get. Oh, that's a problem. I can't leave this doing this because we need this. So we'll just, yeah, let's just do it now. How much capacity have we got? 20 something tons, I believe. 26, probably 30. It is. It was 30 tons. Yeah, it was. Thinking about it, we just went to fetch those tons. Yeah, so we'll look in our garage while we have got a second at the wheel loader tools, and we have. Oh no, that's not our wheel loader tools. Wheel loader tools. We have a Sage Fort, which is a 8-tonner. I think we can get more, but do we? Yeah, I think it'll do for now. But let's have a look going forwards. What wheel loader tools can we get? There is. I'm sure there's a larger one. Wow, that was 10,500. All right. I'm sure there is another one. I'm sure there is. Ah. Nope, they're no better. Neither's that, or that. I'm sure there is another one of that particular type. I'm sure, and it was bigger. Not that one. Ah, these are not particularly. Ah, the big fork. 10 to 12 cubic meters. But that's an option, and it's not terribly expensive in comparison to. Let's have a look. Are there any more? I don't think I've seen any others. But yeah, that's definitely not bigger. Yeah, no, that is it. Is that so? That is the biggest one for $5,000. Yeah, we're going to manage now. We are, but no, we don't want to drop that there. Let's go take it. Ooh. No, I know I left it for a while, right by the thing. I think it's still there because I don't mind tools being left somewhere right next door to the repair point. That's not a bad idea, really. Yes, I did. It is right next door. So leave this on the right-hand side. Now then, I think it's at the second or third, because if that's the third, that means this is 45 minutes in. I've got to get better at that. It's a very good way of actually finding out how big you are, how far you are into the session. Because I'm trying to. Neverland yesterday, I did like an hour and a half, so I've done 2 45 minutes, but I've had to put my generic hello and goodbye, because when I was doing the session I didn't realise I'm trying to get a bit better, because you could use the autosaves as a bit of a, when you're 3 in, if I keep a tally of it, once I get better at noticing, at the minute I'm terrible. I just notice them every now and again and I think, is that the second or is that the third? So yes, for now we're going to use this. For once, you actually did think that through correctly. I'm quite impressed. Yes, I am growing as a farmer. That is nice, because that's the idea, really. That is the plan, isn't it? Truthfully, when you're in this game, is that you don't really win this game. It's not a normal game, as I've played in many other games, whether it's domination of the... I've played the X series of games, which is... I used to play that more in the trading and mining element to make my... No, not really mining, no. I didn't. That was never a massive thing. But I did have massive empires, definitely. But I wasn't a... didn't do it like pirating or anything like that, like a lot of people do. No, I did it through honest, hard graft. And I did certainly have lots of stations and all the rest of it. But yeah, this is a different type of game, and I like this. There is no winning and losing, although there isn't really on the X universe, not really. Your empire gets bigger. I've had massive empires on the latest one, really. I mean, I think I pretty much destroyed the Xenon. I literally had fleets of destroyers that I literally would go head to head with the Xenon, and who are literally AI, an AI sort of fleet created by humans, as we are facing ourselves now, where Google and Microsoft and all the big names seem hell-bent on making us go into a Terminator-like scenario. Yeah, it's very, very stupid, personally, but hey-ho, what do I know? The prophets of humankind that have made the films were like foretelling that if we went such a foolish way, where we would end up. But of course, humankind is full of clever people. Yeah, so yeah, we shall see what happens. Watch this space. In 100 years from now, although it could be quicker than that, because I mean, I must admit, I was listening to obviously with IT being my sort of forte, it is something I keep my ear to the ground on. Yeah, all the automation where we are serving ourselves in supermarkets, that's just like the first wave, isn't it? And then we'll get more and more dependent on AI, and yeah, and then we get more and more, and then it's already beginning really where the jobs are going, and we can fold that. I think if this is going to become an everyday occurrence, which it is, this is probably going to be a better place for this. We'll leave it there for now, but we will leave it like that. Right. Yes, I'm not being a doomsayer exactly, but yeah, I believe using the biblical saying, the writing is on the wall already. Yeah, we've already been through this scenario, and sensible people have like shown where it's going to go. But the even more very sensible people at Google and Microsoft and Samsung and all the rest of it, who are delving into AI in such a great extent that master chess people can be beaten by AI. Yeah, I'm not sure that we're that far away from the stupidity of allowing machines to manage humans. Yeah, it's getting that way already, isn't it? Right, we need to be going around the corner. Yeah, we do have, yeah, we do have some very clever, stupid people, really. Which is just my opinion, of course. Yeah. But well, let's be honest, there were some very clever people who wrote the films in the first place that actually predicted of where it would go if we were silly enough to actually follow this route, which we seem hell-bent on following this particular route. And there are lots of films and things about AI and robots and how clever they can be and all the rest of it, and we seem to be ignoring those clever people that have already done where it all ends. Yeah, I'm not pitting myself as one of these clever people either. No, I'm just agreeing with them and thinking that yes, I think you've got it right. Right, so then we need to be grabbing the slurry. Where is the slurry point? I think it's at the end round here. I might be wrong. I frequently am. Oh, no, actually, for once I was actually right. Which surprises me, because that was a subconscious thing. That was definitely not. Yeah. That's not far off, no. In fact, actually, that's not far off, actually, where it goes. I was trying to aim for that when I was doing the digestate runs. In the end, oh, no, that's right, it's not full. It's going to be tight. I think we need to reverse to that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Thinking about this, the big tank, I think we could really do it, but I think we'd need a lorry. I do. If we're going to do that, we don't need a dolly. That's going to be a nightmare. Yeah, it really is going to be a nightmare of epic proportions if we go that route. So I think if we're going to do that, we need to. Yeah, I'm thinking that we're doing so well, but I think it's probably one of the first things that we'll invest some money in is a lorry. Yeah, I think we need it. It's getting to that sort of point. So, right, I do believe we are now at that position where we're going to see how the BGA yeah, we are going to need to do the alteration, aren't we? Where we go manure and slurry, which is all ours. It is. We have done it. So, did we ever do? I switched that off because it's a waste of time now. Although we've got the stones, I think we have, yeah. But yeah, we do need to get that done. But right now, I think we are seeds. Oh, we do need to get some more seeds as well. Have we got any wheat or oats in already? Or were we going to get some of that wheat for seeds? Probably. Let's have a look. Have we got any of our own in? We have. Oh, we have 16 tons of seeds. I think we're all right, actually. We obviously took it out, so we weren't selling. You still need to put that on selling. That was the entire reason you were going in there. We want to. Ooh, did we stick that? I'm not sure we did. Let's grab that out. I just want to be thorough. I don't want to be selling what we've already done. I'm not sure whether that should have been, but I'm not risking it. We'll grab that 30 tons out. Yeah, I want to stick to what I said. That's why I'm trying to be careful. Let's grab that existing 30 tons out. I know some of it is going to be a few hundred litres that are obviously going to be... Whoa, yes. Do you know, can't talk and concentrate at the same time. Right, let's try and get a little tighter. Yeah, we're not selling the lime at the minute, so I'm not worried about that. That's what we want. I don't want to be selling that. That will bring in quite a lot of cash. And I don't want it to be representative of what we made last year to be self-sufficient. This is our self-sufficient, and we can't stick that on there, remember? I think you can the one over there, though. Unless you've already put lime in it, in which case you can't. You've obviously not put any in there, so fantastic, that's perfect. Brilliant. We could leave the lime in there actually, because I'm not really contemplating selling lime. Because really you don't make it yourself, that's my point. It's not really for any other reason. Right, now we can say sell. We can. Fantastic. So now we're going to speed up an hour because it makes the processes work, and then we're going to sleep through. Yeah, I don't want to do a double process because it's going to push the silage across at 1 o'clock. Actually, I would like to see it tick up. No, but some of the tick up's going to be for the fertiliser business. So yeah, I think we'll leave it. We'll have a quite a hefty surprise. I mean, the fertiliser business there's not that much in there for it to go mad, but so we want to be sleeping till 8 o'clock. Yes, we've done all the animals. There is a mod that I saw that I haven't got in yet. That was an activity yard for the horses. It also brings in a bit of cash, which also is sort of using what in real life happens. Ooh. Wow, that's gone up quite a lot. That's sold animals as well. That wasn't just from that. Is that the saddle track? I'm really, really wanting to have the saddle track at some point. I know that's a beautiful machine. It is. I do love that. It's but yeah, it's not the saddle track, is it? No, it's not. It's the beast, though. It is. That is a very good price for that tractor. Ooh, now then, that's interesting, because that's not something that we could not make use of. I can't remember if the Katrina is just a mulcher. I think it does both, but I'm not sure. We did say we want, yeah, we did, but if this would save you cash and do it, it's a 9 metre, it's not that much. I think we were going to go for it, and we will stick to the nice orange as well. That's a cracking price for the Kinsey, but a little bit of overkill on this. Yeah, I know what I want on this, so I'm not. So 156,000, what is the food down to? Still very nice, fantastic. The animals are up to 600. Let's have a look at our chickens. Because we're all females now. Yes, we are. Apart from the males, obviously, the roosters. Yeah. Oh, and the eggs are beginning to go up nicely now. That is at reproduction 10%. Which, of course, it will be. The milk is up to 99 tonnes. Slurry 108. Whoa. Okay, right. Well, I would imagine tomorrow's fertiliser business is going to be a little bit more than today's. Let's have a look at this beast then. All my life it's coming out the edges. Let's have a look. 70 tonnes. Whoa. We've still got 144 tonnes of straw left. Slurry. Food is up to 494 tonnes now. Mineral feed is really low though now. Silage. Right, now then, let's see. How did the BGA do? That's my biggest concern. Is BGA. Did we not? I know we've not done. We've not told the farm supply, but it's number 1 we want, not number 2. The original. Oh no, it's. No, actually, that's the new one. So that's got a dot on it, and we would have done that. So then we want to look at this on the silage. We want to tell it to go. We did make the foolish mistake of not saying distributing. Right, okay then. We've got 14 tons of seeds in there, of course, because it doesn't need the manure. I remember now. Yes, I do. I'm catching up. Yeah, it's difficult when you like going between the Let's Plays. It really is. I often rely on things telling me that I did such and such, or yeah, wow. So yes, I'm not going to expand this anymore. Otherwise, it'll be a monster session. So I'm happy with leaving this here. We're at 156,774. I just would like to check to make sure, because I think it was May. I just want to make sure we don't miss the grass, because that is still obviously a massive constituent part of this particular business. Also, yeah, let's have a look. Let's just carry on looking at the animals for a minute. Yeah, I wasn't finished really, was I? I got excited. Yeah, so that's going up nicely. The milk and that we will do. Yeah, we've got to decide. We've never done that yet, so we need to build a dairy and such like things. And I'd like to not rush that. So yeah, the base food. We might need to buy some. Yeah, look at that. It did get rid of 15 odd tons of straw. Come on, that's not right. Look at that though. And they are going up in value very slightly. It's very, very much slower than I'm used to, because you can see the daily the fitness and that. Obviously, you can see they are being ridden every day by our our riders that we pay for. Basically, it does go into our thing. So, and then we're going to just quickly look at the sheep, which they're nearly reproduction is 60%. And they are 37% through puberty. And they are our originals. Yeah, they are. They're not doing badly. 1 month old. It's 30 tons of wool, Mr. Smith. We need to be getting the noughts. Yeah, we will be doing all of that. We will. That's what we're doing this coming session. I just want to check my grass. And then I'm happy that we've left it in a good place. Yes. So, well, we knew that would. Yeah, of course we did. Well, yeah, I was going to say, it's only that new one, that new bit of a bale there. We pushed all this lot down there already, and we knew that. We are going to have to definitely expand the lorts, though. Have we even placed it yet? No, I don't think we have we? We're going to do it this session, but yeah, we've got sort of sidetracked. Right, while we're passing. It must have been already sort of, wow. So it was already full out, 15 tons, and it took all of that by the neck. Gordon Bennett, you can't even see any straw on their thing. So yeah, this is second growth stage, I'm right. And they were all the same, so fantastic. Now then, are we going to buy a lorry? As we said, we have got more money than we thought. We've got lots of, going to make the fertiliser business going forwards. Are we going to go for something like the dog or the next? I think the next is probably more for an English map because it's smaller, although not terribly small really. But it's, I don't know, the Roadrunner seems a little bit inappropriate on an English map, even though it is my favourite. So then, let's have a look. Trucks. I think we will definitely engage in one of those. I don't think we'll be going for the big back that I would normally go for, though. That is, I am definitely going to say that. Is it appropriate to go for one of the Fiats? The cabovers they're a little bit big, really. Still, even though they're not that big, they're still very big cabbed. And yeah, I'm thinking of one of the Fiats by Pepe. Is that much different to the cab over, really? I don't really think it is it? I don't think it is, no. There's not much in it, really, between any of those. Ah, that's right. Now, they are quite a small form factor. They are not particularly English, but it is a Volvo, so it's not... I can see adding some on, but it's not adding extra capacity. What is that doing? Additional what? Oh, it's adding some lights and stuff on the ceiling. Yes. Oh, it's actually... Additional 7 seems to be doing an awful lot on the ceiling. Attaches. Fantastic, because we may well need that. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, because it's more for the... I'm not sure whether we will, for once, not go the H2 Studios, and we might actually go the dearer way. Let's do it. Yeah, let's change its main colour. I'm not a massive blue fan. I think we will go for, yeah, like a chrome red, which is my usual thing, but a dark, really quite dark one, like almost black. Yeah, is that a little bit too dark? Does the blue actually suits it? Actually looks quite nice with that. Yeah, and I think when you got two chromes, they fight against each other. So do you know something? We will stick that. So we're going to have 42,300. It's a snippet, really, when you think about it. 49 miles an hour. It is quite a small... It's no... Let's have a look. I know you've done all that, but let's just have a look and see if there is anything else a little bit more appropriate for an English map. You see, that's got a very sort of small back. And that is what you'd probably see. But it's, yeah, but look at the price. We can't afford that. They're American. Yeah, I mean, there is the Phoenix. That's, yeah, but that's not really for us, is it? It's, again, 110, H2, but these are American again. Unimog is, yeah, really, we've got this. It's not very powerful though, but it's no different form factor really. I think actually what we had got was about right. So you went all through that colour thing. It is an American truck though, but then the Lizard next is, yeah, European that looks almost the same kind of shape really. So, and the bad thing about the next is it's got no back window, and that has. Why is this 30 grand and that one's... What's the difference? Is it a four-wheel drive? It is. That's exactly it. Oh no, it's 64. It's longer. So we don't want that one. We want the short one. Yeah, we do for an English map, definitely. Nothing to do with cash either. We will go big though. Even it's, yeah. It's windows, a standard side light, yes. Fender, no. Bumper, grid, tank and exhaust. Did nothing for us. No additional capacity or anything. Just, oh, it goes nice silver. Additional 7. We will go for that. I did like it. Attaches, yes. Main colour, customise, and we should already have it. So there we go. Not too bad. And buy, yes please. Now then, I'm thinking, well, this we will wait and for another day, because this is going to cost us. If I'm going to do the way that I'm going to go, which I think I am, for it's smaller. Yeah, the H2 Studios big one is quite long. I'm thinking the Tanker Senior. Yeah, it's not much smaller, but it is, I think. Well, I suppose what we should do is Right, it is the end of the session, so let's save the game. What we're going to do is we're going to pop down the shop and we're going to do a bit of a test. Yeah, we're going to lease. This is not going to happen. We are still 113,000. This is just a test. We're going to pop down and lease the two because it should put them back literally right next to each other. Yeah, I want to see it. Am I right or am I imagining this? Right, so we're going to lease you. We're not really going to lease you because we're not going to save it. Oh, about the auto save. That is true. Very good point. We need to be switching that beast off or it's going to catch us out. Right, okay, we'll switch it back on straight away. Right, now let's do this for the third time. But yeah, it is true, it was a valid point. You forget about the consequences of having autosave, and if it would have saved the progress, then that means I am going to have leased these, whereas this is a figment of our imagination. 50 tons, yes, yes. And now I think the other isn't in trailers, it's in miscellaneous, I'm sure it is. Yeah, the H2 Studios is down here with some others, I think. Or am I right? Yeah, I've tested all these on Neverland. I haven't tested the IMT though, I removed that days before. Yeah, here we go. And at least we don't care about the colours or anything. Right, we are gonna for once, because this is a test, this is literally outside the normal sessions parameters really. Let's go and have a look. In fact, we can actually jump into the lorry. Now, oh, yeah, but not a lot. Yeah, really, not. When you consider that it's actually for some reason slightly before that. But it is, yeah, I would say actually that I am right. Now, there's no point in starting that because, yeah, it is actually, I would say that we have a clear winner there, literally, that is going to be shorter, and I think that's important. So, it is expensive, so we're going to wait for that another day. So this isn't going to have happened. The lorry we did buy, that we did save after that, Katrina we bought, but these two trailers aren't going to be here. That was just a test for us all to see, side by side, that the Tanker Junior is 50 tons, which is true. There's another 17 odd tons in the H2 Studios on, which normally I'd say fantastic, but this Let's Play, we've not got so much room, so we've got to be careful. Right, and that is where I'm going to leave it. All I'm going to say is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.